Anywho, hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. We don't want to get in trouble with them other guys, you know. So, anywho, today is episode 136. We move right along, and it's also my birthday. Anywho, so we're going to make pecan pie brownies. On the picture, you see there are two looks that I got. And so the first one is the one with the nuts on top. But the pecan pie filling that goes, not really the filling, it's the topping, but it didn't quite look right at first. It was so good though. Then the second one, I did a little different. I added an egg to it. And then the pecans wasn't showing. So was this brownie 3 is going to be the brownie, the recipe that's on the description. That's exactly how we make it, okay? And so it's going to be perfect. All right, Grandma Hershey worked at this. Okay, so anywho, let's talk about the healthy highlights real quick. Okay, so the calories. Now you're going to get, what did I say, 12 servings out of this. You're going to get 12 nice servings, okay? So the calories are 211 for one. So, I mean, it's dessert, and we know dessert carries a lot of calories. So this is pretty good, okay? So, but the thing is, okay, so this is what I did for Thanksgiving. Since I had to watch my sugar, I had took a smidgen of all the desserts so I could equate to what? When I say a smidgen, like if it was a pie, I would take just the tip just to get the taste. So this is the kind of stuff you have to do for Christmas, okay? Those who are watching their loveliness and those who are diabetics, watch your sugar, all right? So the calories is 211. The saturated fat is 3.3. That's good. The cholesterol is 56.3. That's good. The sodium is only 84.2. That's real good. The carbs are 31 before the fiber. The sugar is 15.6. So it is diabetic friendly and loveliness friendly. And then the protein is 2.9 and the fiber is 6.1. So when you subtract that from the carbs, you get a net carb of 25.2. For a dessert, that is really, really good. Okay. So anywho, the ingredients is 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 4 tablespoons of margarine, you know, the Marjo butter. Then there's a half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of sweetener, whichever one that works for your body. Now, I have been using sucralose and with the yellow bag, it's the same thing. Sucralose is just a genetic name for a Splenda. That's it. Thank you, whoever helped me. And so a half a cup of sweetener, a half a cup of sugar. Then there's 2 large eggs, and this is in the brownie part, okay? Then there's a half a teaspoon vanilla flavor, a 4th cup of almond flour, a 4th cup of sorghum flour, a 4th teaspoon of xanthan gum or psyllium husk, whichever one you have, a half cup of cocoa, and we're not going to say no brand because nobody sponsored me yet. So whichever one you want to buy, boo. Then there's a 4th teaspoon of kosher salt, a half a cup of chopped pecans, tomatoes. You know how it works. A half a cup of light corn syrup. So this is the topping part. That's where the pecans come in, where your corn syrup come in. 1 egg. Then I use monk sugar in this case, a 4th cup of monk sugar and a 4th cup of brown sugar. You can use date sugar, coconut sugar, whatever brown, low sugar, sweetener you want to use, you can use it, okay? And then another half a teaspoon of vanilla flavor. And then what we're going to do, first thing you're going to do is preheat your oven to 375. Yep. And don't put it in before that thing go off, the oven go off telling you it's 375. All right. So you're going to heat your oven to 375. While it's heating, you're going to take your brownie pan and you're going to spray it with that Baker's Joy or whatever cake spray you use. Put that to the side. Then you're going to take in a large bowl, about this size, medium or large, because it's not making a whole lot of batter. But so you're going to take that bowl and you're going to melt your marjo butter, as we call it. And we're going to put the white sugars in. Actually, I melted my butter separately. Ta-da! So we're going to put the white sugars in, which is the sweetener and the regular sugar. And then you're going to pour the butter on top of that and stir it up real good. Then you're going to add the egg one at a time. Okay, so it's going to be 2 eggs all together in the brownie part. Then you're going to take in another bowl, which we're going to put in here because it's not a lot really, but it makes a lot and it packs a punch. So then you're going to, in this bowl, it's going to be your 2 flours, the xanthan gum, the cocoa, and the salt. And then you're going to stir that together. Then you're going to slowly add the dry to the wet until you get it all combined. And then after that, then you're going to make the others. Let's see. Am I saying it right? Oh, yeah. Once you get the brownie stuff combined, you're going to pour that into the pan. All right. And then you're going to make your thing with the corn syrup, the brown sugars, the other vanilla. And then you're going to pour it on top of the brownie batter. And then you're going to sprinkle your pecans on top. That way you will have the looking like brownie one and tasting like brownie one. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's all good. All of them came out good. I got 3 batches. I have 3 batches of brownies. Y'all get ready because somebody gonna get some brownies. I can't eat all that. Okay. And then you're gonna bake that for 30 minutes. Take it out and let it cool completely. It may look a little loose, but that's okay because as it cools down, it's gonna firm up. And then you cut them into 12 squares and eat the heck out of them. Okay. So, hey, time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. Let's get started. Let's get cooking. I'm extra giddy because it's my birthday. So, anywho, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put these sugars into this bowl. Yep. And I'm going to move this out the way so you can see it. Then we're going to take the melted marjo butter. Come on, lid. There we go. There we go. And we're going to put that into the sugars. Woo-hoo. Okay. I mean, that is such a great blend. I am so glad that my sister has suggested that I do that. It's healthier and it still tastes good. You got less sodium than you would. You got less cholesterol than you would. It works out so great. Thank you, sis. And who, by the way, has her too. She got an activity book and then a regular book, and they're Christmas. It's a Christmas book where her grandson goes all over to different countries and he meet all the other Santas. So if you're looking for a good Christmas book to give as a gift or to use to read to your children or grandchildren, it's let's see, what is it called? Not Sheila. Sorry, Sheila. It's but look up Sheila Morrow and you'll see the Christmas book, or go to Amazon, search Christmas book, and you'll see Cam on the, I think it's Cam's Christmas Adventure, something like that. I ordered the book, it haven't come yet. Next week I'm gonna show it to you, okay? But it's a good book, okay? So anywho, now we did that. I'm just a stirring and a stirring. Y'all let me stir. So I've got the first Lord, you get your bloopers here. It's a live show. Grandma Hurshey can't help herself. But the vanilla flavor, the first half a teaspoon is in here. But I'm going to take an egg out one at a time and put in here. There's 1 egg. Okay, and then we're going to stir that in real good. Real good. And see, you don't even have to turn the mixer on with this. You can have your kids do this recipe. If you don't want to stir, let your kids do it. Get them something to do. Get them some exercise. Burn off some of that energy that they got. I tell you what. This hair don't stop messing with my mouth. And definitely don't get into this stuff. It's not in there. Okay. And then here's the other egg. We're going to put that in along with that rest of that vanilla flavor. We're going to stir that in. Yep. I ordered some glass bowls. I thought they came today, but that was something else I ordered, Lord. It'll be here by next week. And I ordered a big glass pot. Yep. So when we do something on the stove again, you'll be able to see it. Okay, look how nice and creamy that is. Isn't that nice and creamy? Woo-hoo. Okay, so now we are going to add, I need to stir this up a little bit because I didn't put it in a bowl. I just put it in one container. This is our cocoa and all those other things I said. Get back in there. Okay, so we're going to add maybe a third of this and get it stirred in good. But make sure you mix yours in a bowl. Don't do it, Grandma. You did. Okay, we're going to stir this in real good. And if you want to use a whisk, that would work. I just couldn't find mine yet. It's somewhere in this place. Oh, I thought I'd be further along, but I'm not. Because the thing about it, when you move, you still got the stuff that you normally do that you still got to do. And then so it's got to hurry up, and I got to find the rest of my stuffies. Okay. And I can't really get no help because of my little OCD. I got a serious problem. Y'all need to pray for Grandma Hurshey, okay? Because I would love some help, but then I would feel weird. So, anywho, just pray that I get more energy and more time, okay? Let's put some more in here. Seems like it's going a little slower than it did last night. I could just be a little nervous because it's my birthday. It's birthday. It's birthday. If I had a good club to go to, I'd go and shake my booty. But I don't know nowhere to go, and my daughter swears that there's none here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to take a fork. We're going to have a whisper. We got a fork, and we're going to beat this in here so it can combine better. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You see it turning all brown like brownies? And, I mean, if you didn't have to worry about your sugar, and like my youngest grandson used to say when he was a kid, your diabetes, you could use a box mix. But we watching our sugar and our loveliness. So we going to do it from scratch. Plus, we want to be gluten-free. Okay, do you know how much gluten-free products cost? Ridiculous when you can make your own for a fraction of the cost. Okay. So, and speaking of gluten-free, I learned how to make graham crackers, gluten-free graham crackers from scratch. We're going to make that probably early part of next year. Oh my gosh. I did that. They came out good. They tasted like graham crackers. And then I had made graham cracker crust with it. I like Grandma Hurshey. Grandma Hurshey doing the most around here. Yes, indeed. We're going to get this thing whipped up. Like I'm making the, what's that, lemon meringue? The meringue for lemon meringue. It's not going to come out like that. But we're going to get this chocolate stirred in here quicker. I tell you what. Okay, we almost got that too. See how it's turning black? Mm-hmm. It's turning black like brownies be looking. And then it starts thickening up. And so it don't like pour like you think it would. It's almost like you have to lay it in there, but it pours. Just not, it's like regular cake batter. Don't pour like that. So I guess if you want cake, then you make cake. But we want brownies. These brownies are so doggone good. I had to walk away from the pan because it was hard not to eat them. I kid you not. I'm not playing when I say they are good. They are good. Okay? I mean, they are. Okay, we're going to put this over here to the side because now we got our brownie batter. See? Just like that. Presto magical. Okay, so now let's take our pan that's already sprayed. And we're going to put this batter in here. Okay, I'm on batter. I'm going to put this batter in. And we're going to try to make sure we can get in. Oh, it's spreading pretty good, though. Okay, go on, Grandma Hurshey. And that's what you're going to be doing when you make it. I'm telling you, got to make this for the holiday. Christmas is coming, and this will be a great little snack to have while they waiting on their food or just for dessert when it's over. A nice little part of a variety of desserts, because who wants a bland Christmas? Who wants a bland table spread? And then you'll be the belle of the ball because you made something that the other people probably didn't think to make. How about that? All right. I'm going to spread that out. See, it's not like it's tall, but it will rise. And did you notice there was no baking powder or baking soda, which kind of threw me off? I kept looking at the recipe. I'm going like, is this for real? But yeah, it was for real. So spread that to the corner. And you got to use the xanthan gum or the psyllium husk if you use the nut flour. Otherwise, it's going to disintegrate, and that you don't want. Okay, so there's that. Now, to make the topping, which is like a pecan pie filling, after I get these parts out, we don't want to leave. This could be a serving for all I know. Well, part of one anyway. We don't want to leave nothing behind. There we go. All right. It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. So good. You see it? Okay, now, first I got to get this napkin I got over here because I got some on my fingers. Now, Grandma Hurshey. All right, so now we're going to take the corn syrup. Take that. Pour that into the smaller bowl. All right, got the corn syrup. We're gonna put in the other half a teaspoon of the vanilla flavor. Put that in. Stir that in. And I couldn't find my other big spoon, so I just used this spoon. Come on, she gotta hurry to find her stuff. I got so much stuff. It's crazy that I don't have it with me. Now, I was supposed to be sprinkling these on top, but I forgot I had changed that. So we're gonna take some of these out of here. It's the brownie number 2 that you can't see, the pecans. Then that's what happened when I added the egg, because in the other one, there's no egg in the topping. And I'm going like, I gotta do something. And that's what came to me, was put an egg in it. All right, so we got some pecans in there, but that's okay. So then we're going to go ahead and put all the brown sugars in here. All right, and stir that up. And it's kind of thick. That's why when I put the egg in there, it was so much better. Because I'm going like, this is kind of weird. Almost like you can make a frosting out of it, but it's not a frosting, okay? It's just become gelled something other, like a pecan pie, like the middle of a pecan pie. Well, basically is what it is. All right, see how nice that look? Almost like caramel. Now we're going to put our egg so that it can spread out somewhat. Okay, so it can thin out enough to pour it on top of the brownie batter. Okay. It's coming. Now the whisk might not work for this. I think you're going to want to use a spoon or a fork because it's kind of thick. Unless you got a steel whisk. There's another blue one for you. Whisk. Okay, see how thin that egg made it thinner so that we can pour it on and not plop it on. All right. Okay, we're going to pour this on top. Nice and even. Yes. It looks so good. It's going to be just as good as it looked, too. I'm telling you. Both of those brownies tasted delicious. This one just going to taste like the first one with the appearance that it should have. Because it really scared me. It knocked me for a loop. That's why you didn't get your picture till today, because it kind of got to me. I had to really sit back and take a moment, okay? Because I was so anxious for this recipe. So anxious. All right, so we got that. And I didn't turn my oven on, but I'll turn it on after the show. And then we just take our pecans. This wig, it's giving me the blues, but it makes me look cute. Anywho, let's put these pecans over here so they can show up on top when it's done. And how? That was on the Little Rascals. I don't know why I always think about them. And then this is what it's going to look like when you put it in the oven. Ta-da! But then when it comes out the oven, it's going to look, it's going to look like this one right here with the pecans on it. Don't that look pretty? That looks so pretty. And this one is good too, but you can't see the pecans. Isn't that crazy? So anywho, we want to make sure it's not paused. So we're going to go ahead and give it a taste. How about that? Okay, I'm going to taste a little bit of the one with the pecan on top. And I already know it's good because I had a piece last night. Ooh. Brownies, regular brownies don't have nothing on this. Let's taste this other one. Because the pecans is in here, but you can't see them. That's the only problem. Since we got this brownie here, might as well taste it. It's good too. It tastes like the first one. You just can't see the pecan. So anywho, Grandma Hurshey needs you to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up buttons right now, okay? And then, if you have not subscribed, hit subscribe and hit the black bell. And then in a minute, we're going to be done. 2 minutes, okay? And then you're going to share it. I need you to share it. Share this show with everybody you know. Your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, and even your enemies, because everybody got to eat. We still got to feed the world, okay? So now, let's do our shout outs. Let's do our shout outs. You like my Christmas decoration? Next week, technically be my Christmas show. So anywho, we got shout outs to Marcy. Oh yeah, Marcy, because see, I still can't see what you're saying until after I go back and look at the show. Then I can see it. So Marcy, I get that unsalted soup through Amazon, and you can get 6 in a box or whatever. It's cheaper when you go through Amazon to get that unsalted cream of chicken soup and cream of mushroom, and they even have tomato soup. And you get it's Campbell's. It's by Campbell's. Okay. So, and then also, she wants to know if you could freeze the dumplings. Do you freeze it rather before you put the dumplings in or afterwards? You can freeze that whole thing. Once you make it, then you freeze it. And what I did when I made it earlier this year without the cheese, I put some parchment paper on top. I put it in container, freezer-proof container, put some parchment paper on top, and then I put the lid on it. And then, hey, if it's small enough container, you can put it in a freezer bag too and get all kind of protection. And I'm telling you, it tasted like I just made it when I finally got a chance to eat it. So anyway, shout out to Marcy, to Alex, my niece in Colorado. I almost said California. I had no niece in California. My niece in Colorado. To Andreas, my sister Sheila, who wrote the book. To my good friend Najee, to Marie and Ben King. They said they've been watching the shows. I call them my sister and brother by another mother because my maiden name is King. And then Marie has my middle name. I was glad to see them. So anyway, shout out to them. To Lois, I saw her the other night at a meetup. And she said she watched the show. Shout out to Danielle, who subscribed on the spot. To my best friend Phyllis, to my brother Hurley. We almost ready to go on our cruise. I gotta figure out what to do so y'all can see Grandma Hurshey on the cruise. Okay. And then to Amanda, to Aya, great granddaughter, Soul and Rising. Hey girls. And then to Merle and Reggie, Sabelle, to Diana and Fitzy the cat, Fitzy, and to Kay and Regina and Narco Plexi. And it seemed like I was supposed to say something to somebody else. I can't remember who it is. So forgive me. Hopefully I'll think of it this week and I'll shout out next week. So now I only found one birthday person for today. And guess who it is? I just turned 68. Can you believe it? 68. Anywho, I'm gonna sing happy birthday to myself. You ready, Marcy? Y'all gonna sing with us? Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Herlicia Grandma Hershey. Happy birthday to me. And many more. I hope I look younger next year. Grandma Hurshey. So next week, since it's gonna be Christmas time coming, we're gonna do a big biscuit breakfast for you to have for your guests or whatever. You can make it the night before, serve it in the morning while you're doing your finishing touches for Christmas dinner. And hey, so it's the big biscuit breakfast for next Tuesday. Okay, so I will see you on Tuesday and spread the word. All right, love you guys. Mwah. Kiss somebody, hug somebody, and tell them you love them. Just don't kiss somebody else's man or woman. Love you guys. Bye. Uh-oh, the mouse is acting crazy. Where's this dog? There you go. Bye. Love you. I do wrong. Okay, I did something. What did I do? Oh no. I don't know what I did. I can't get out of this. Oh, okay. Maybe I can go here. Oh no, it won't let me do nothing. Okay, guys. Okay, now I hit the wrong thing. Now I'm gone. Okay, we'll stop. That's what I want. Okay, goodbye.